Ladies and gentlemen, today is a very interesting day. I mean, XRP just hit $50. And he might be looking at me thinking, what is this guy smoking? Give me some of that. But trust me when I say it's not a joke. It's only not a price that the majority of people could have sold at. But as you guys might have seen, Gemini has been all over the place in the XRP community as they decided to list XRP, do some cool giveaways, and they've just also been in all sorts of news. I mean, Tyler and Cameron, the founders, they've been really all over supporting XRP and screwing the SEC by listing XRP the day that the SEC tries to appeal, which was definitely really funny. They said XRP is now available on Gemini. It's important to know how we got here. Instead of creating clear rules for crypto, the SEC has resorted to suing everyone. It's lost its case against Ripple, and a judge provided clarity when Gary Gensler wouldn't. America deserves better. To which the other founders said, you shouldn't need a securities lawyer to translate the rules of the road. They should be clear and straightforward. However, that still does not address where, how, or what about the XRP $50 price tag, because again, I am not joking. You can see here that CoinDesk confirmed it too. XRP to the moon? Well, briefly, yes. XRP hit $50 on Gemini, this new exchange. Before I move on, guys, make sure you go ahead and press that like button on the video. You've got nothing to lose, so make sure you press that button. Skyrocketing its market cap due to low liquidity after a listing. Apparently, it's not a relisting, but the first time it got listed. And so there was one lucky person that got to sell some of an XRP for $50 per XRP. Does that mean that XRP's true price is $50? No, it just means that the exchange, just had a new pair. They just listed XRP, and there wasn't really much money going around. So the moment that somebody tried to buy all the XRP, basically, well, there was only somebody selling it at that high of a price, at $50. To be very specific, this is what the XRP chart looked like. A massive spike and then a massive drop back to 63 cents. And it says, just to be clear, XRP did not glitch to $50. It was not a glitch. It was actual trading. But you can see the total volume was only 60 pieces of XRP, basically. There was no liquidity. Still, there's very little. And somebody bought an entire 0.6 XRP for $50 a coin. Congratulations to the person that got to sell, 0.6 XRP for, let's call it about $30. That's a pretty good deal if you start thinking about it, right? On Gemini, even right now, the price has been moving towards very interesting heights. Even earlier today, hitting roughly 66 cents on there. And yeah, as you can see here, it's been quite a little bit of a fiesta as of recently here. But most likely that'll all turn normal again within a couple of days as more and more XRP shows up. I just wanted to quickly make sure you guys understand it is real, and this can happen every single time XRP gets listed on a new place, or any coin for that matter, as there is low liquidity, meaning not that many people selling, not that many people buying. And to help some more misconceptions out of the way, there was this video that went a little bit viral, basically. I just got DM'd by Potter, the whatever dev this video, casually burning 2 Lambos worth of XRP. Probably nothing, bag up, or regret for life. And as you can see, it's somebody who has 3 million XRP in his wallet that he's sending to some sort of burn address. And quickly, the problem here is this is XRP on Ethereum. It could have somebody, because again, it could have just been somebody quickly creating a token, selling one of those at a certain price so the value looks this high. But in theory, if they were to try to sell it, he'd only be able to get, 1 cent for it all. Apparently, the account that showed this has also been suspended, which is interesting. But so no, for as far as I understand, this is not actual XRP. But then again, it could be some sort of wallet where this send Ethereum, this being just a token on Ethereum, being quote unquote my bad. But also, if it's 3 million XRP, why does it have a value of $500,000? Shouldn't it be a little bit, over 1.7 million or something like that? So no, this doesn't make a lot of sense. But people got really excited about this in a negative way or a positive way, I don't know. But your Uncle Dusty says fake, or at least not real XRP. And if you're not, extremely clueless what to do with your money, don't burn it. On a complete side note, I just saw something that I want to share with every single one of you, as it was something interesting, right? A rehabilitation facility for those addicted to crypto and digital assets has been opened in the UK. Now, I don't know who needed to hear that, but if you're very much addicted to crypto, just know there is help for you, all right? I'm not sure if you should go there because probably they're going to take your crypto away from you, but there is help. It's like a fun little mingling of like-minded people. You know, you go in and you come out with even more crypto knowledge than before. What an interesting concept. I love it. The biggest question is, can you still use Twitter and YouTube in there to keep up with all the news? What was also interesting, and I think you guys have not seen this yet, is that apparently Mr. Trump, all right, your president, former President Trump, holds $250,000 worth of Ethereum. Now, probably this is because he got paid in Ethereum in some sort of deal before. He's not the type of guy to buy and hold. I think more so a receive and hold type of person. Potentially for some sort of licenses, as you guys might know. He had some NFT collection in the past. It's actually not his own collection, but some people basically went to Trump with permission, and he probably sold them the permission for X amount of dollars that could have potentially be paid in Ethereum that he now is still holding. And another interesting part was actually with regards to this. Bill Morgan said the SEC's hard work, or handiwork, always protecting investors, and he shows that the chart of XRP basically goes down every single time the SEC does something funny. And that's one of the most interesting pieces, the idea that they're supposed to protect investors, yet every single time they hop on in, the investors lose money. Like, who are you saving from who exactly? And there was a question here that got deleted that I originally had planned to read, but Jeremy Hogan then said, actually, nothing Ripple does has any real effect on the XRP price. Only the actions of the SEC change its price. Strange. And Moon Lambo confirms the SEC has actually impacted the XRP price more than Ripple has, because XRP just mostly follows Bitcoin. And as you can see right here, Bitcoin attempted the breakout, fell back down, is retesting this trend line, and it's now starting to basically bounce off ever so slightly. And XRP, I'd say, is kind of following a similar fate, where it had tried to break out, did not get the confirmation that we wanted, retested the trend line, is now basically going sideways with a slight upwards bias, as we can all see. But so it really, for the most part, is following Bitcoin. Yet, I think that guys like Alex here have a pretty good point in stating, here's why I hold XRP. It's got a little list, of different banks, different groups that are working with XRP, or at least are planning to or have done so in the past. And the idea here is pretty clear, right? I'll keep the list here for a second just so you guys can see. We're holding this for Indeed to basically see whatever happened on Gemini just now because of low liquidity in the real world. Meaning, right now, 63 cents, in my opinion, guys, this is nothing, all right? This is literally chump change for where it's about to trade at if we give it long enough time. I personally think the dollar is going to fail. It's not going to succeed. But even if it does, it will still have to upgrade to these newer systems. And a lot of these newer systems will include, in my opinion, something XRP related. I mean, they've set themselves up so properly throughout the years. Just take a look at the partners that they've got. If that doesn't make you realize something that I don't know. And from that perspective, I'm here, honestly, to see those $50 per XRP become a reality. And I'm grinning just thinking about it. But in my own head, it's something that is inevitable and with time is going to happen. It's not really a matter of if, but only a matter of when. And that makes my journey so easy. I can sit here talking to you all day about XRP because, first of all, it's not the only crypto that I hold. I don't have every egg that I have in one basket because that would be stupid, right? But it's something I've got such a big focus on because it's also, I think, one of the best opportunities out there with the highest certainty. And I've described this more times to you guys that it's always a calculation of where are you putting your money into right now. I mean, the interest rate is so high that if you put your money onto the bank or in theory were to stake some other crypto, you might earn a higher yield than you were if you invested into XRP. Well, in theory, that's possible. But then if we extrapolate for a couple of years, as we don't know that turnaround point for XRP, but I still believe then these $10, $20, $30 are going to be the basis for XRP, but then gradually it's just going to be going up. What we need, though, is because it follows Bitcoin for the most part, a massive Bitcoin breakout, because it follows it with a pretty high correlation, but XRP does the moves more significant. So if Bitcoin were to go up 1%, then XRP could go up 10%. So even though they go both the same direction, the severity with XRP is just a lot more. So if Bitcoin gets back to this bull run type of phase, goes up 200%, for example, it could very well be so that XRP already in the next bull run sees that $12, $15, $20 price mark before getting another retrace, potentially because of the end of the market or something, and then maybe the next run, maybe even the same run, depending on how Bitcoin does, because I think the true value of XRP right now is about $10, $12, sees those $40, $45 price marks, I wouldn't be too surprised if we see that within 2 years or so. Because again, if Bitcoin at $30,000 equates to an XRP price of about $10, well, I'd say that Bitcoin could go to 150,000 the next bull market. So that means Bitcoin times 5. And then if we also calculate the true price of XRP at about $10 right now, also going times 5, yeah, we're already at $50, which is not too crazy. Just so you guys understand, XRP was, let's say, about $3, $4 at the top of the previous 2017 bull market. Bitcoin at the time, 20,000, Ethereum at the time, 1,400. So let's just say Bitcoin right now is up 50%, but in the last bull run gained so much that XRP didn't, so that there's a little bit of basically the FOMO wave that I think there's going to be quickly once XRP crosses a couple of thresholds. But in theory, right, since Bitcoin is trading at 1.5x its all-time high right now, that would lead XRP to trade at $3 plus 50% at about $5, let's call it. But since the massive FOMO would be there, I think it should be trading at about double that price even, which is again about $9, $10. Between $9 and $12 basically right now. And then the next wave, as Bitcoin also starts to go up, even if we think about it a little bit less than Bitcoin, right? So Bitcoin goes 5x, and even though I'd say XRP will at least do 5x then as well, if we say a little bit less, we're only at $30, we're only at $40. Or if you say, no, Dusty, the true value of XRP right now should be $5, then just see it like this. If Bitcoin does a 5x from here, XRP from the true value should easily be able to do a 7, 8, or maybe 10x, as that's what happens every single bull run. Altcoins way outperform Bitcoin. And remember, XRP at some point was in the number 2 position, not the number 3. And just from that perspective alone, XRP's market cap right now is 33 billion. Ethereum's market cap is 222 billion. Even from that perspective, if XRP had Ethereum's market cap right now, it'd be about $4.50, if I'm not mistaken. So just keep that in the back of your head. That really, once we're talking about $50, people are so surprised whenever I speak of it, or they laugh in my face saying, no, we need to get to $1 first. But I think the moment we get to $1, it's not going to be too long before we see the $5 mark. And the moment we see $5 is not too far off from 10. But once we see 10, we're probably in such a massive bull market that the price is going to quickly propel out of control, which is why I buy like a madman. Again, not financial advice, just my thoughts. And I, of course, can be completely wrong. But I'm not here for $10. I'm not here for the pocket change of, the XRP price doubled. I don't care about that. I care about these cryptocurrencies revolutionizing the entire space. And that's why I think it's going to go absolutely wild. But yeah, that's about it.